Sorry, I was just thinking it's getting real close to my favorite time of the year, Halloween, and I had that theme song for Silver Shamrock from Halloween 3 in my head. You know, that one, Happy Happy Halloween. Well, if you haven't seen that movie, go see it. Anyway, this is Jason from Jason's House of Fun and Video Games bringing you today Thrift Time and Finds Volume 30. I know, this is crazy. 30 of them. I did not expect us to get any luck in the last couple of days because we just put one out recently, but we did. Finally popped off. So let's get right into what we got. So we'll go with Cynthia's finds first from the other day. I think it was yesterday maybe. She picked up some Red Dead Redemption for Xbox 360. Don't currently have it. Pumped to add it to the collection. Luckily for you, unlike me with my GTA San Andreas, I don't know if I mentioned this or not. I got it a while ago on a huge episode. I don't remember which one it was. It might have been 27, 28. They're all big, I guess. I opened up San Andreas, or I got one, and inside was a DVD for working out. And I did this, mind you. I did this to every one of them. I look at them. For whatever reason, I finally got duped. But not this time because it's complete and she's apparently brighter than me.
Yep.
Awesome to add that to the collection. I already have a PS3, but still cool. More collection. This one right here was something I like. Bye-bye bag. I like a lot. Cynthia actually got this to add to the vinyl collection. If you haven't figured out already, I have entered into another rabbit hole of vinyl. It's just happened. And I don't know if I'm going to stop. I probably will. The one thing I'm really looking for, other than stuff that entices me, is Boston's first album. If you don't know who the band Boston is, look them up. They're great. I haven't been able to find it. I could find the second album, but not their first. It drives me nuts. And I really don't feel like going on eBay. And it's not the amount I would pay. It's just the fact that, I don't know. For some reason, I think sending one of these in the mail just seems like a bad idea, and you're going to get it. It's going to be broken. They're going to go, you ordered a vinyl on eBay. I could be wrong, but I might have to do it at some point.
No.
We'll see. So, why don't I ask you something, Cynthia? Because I've heard a bunch of Mama and Papa songs, but I'm not as familiar with them as you would be. So, what can you think of would be your like top song from them? I'm just curious.
God, you're really killing me here. They had a couple. Some of them were actually played on the Forrest Gump movie, if I remember. Now I'm just sitting here trying to remember the actual name of it. I listen to it all the time too. Oh my God. See, now you're killing me here.
Well, this wasn't going to be an easy one to shoot. There has to be a challenge for you here.
Yeah, you would say that.
Was it California Dreamin'? I want to say it was that.
That was one of them, but there was another one that I liked too that they... Oh my God. I'm trying to remember it. Go Where You Want to Go.
Yeah, that's where I was going to say as well. I know that California Dreamin' was on there. At least I'm pretty sure it was. If I'm not, let me know down in the comments.
Dancing in the Street was a decent one too.
I know that... Have you ever karaoke'd any of the Mama and Papas?
No.
I thought that you did.
No, I do. Usually I do Fleetwood Mac.
So,
Fleetwood Mac or I guess you could say it's Shine Down, even though it's not Shine Down, but I do sing Simple Man too.
Yes, because I've seen her do it.
It's like my go-to song.
A little inside information about Cynthia. She does karaoke. She's pretty good at it. Me, on the other hand, I don't have what it takes to get and put that microphone in front of my mouth and do some singing and whatever that stuff would be. So, I don't know. Maybe I'd be good at it. Maybe I should do it, but I don't know if I'm going to. But still, I'm pretty excited to add that to the collection. Most of the time, if I saw stuff like this would like drive me mad. But the fact that this is original and that it has some sort of history to it.
And I was iffy on getting it because I was like, oh shit, it's got stuff on it.
No.
But I was like, you know what? I got it anyways because I was like, I do like a couple of songs that are on there. I have never really actually listened to all of their songs on like their records. So I was like, well, it's an excuse to hear some more of their music because I think I've only had like 5 or 6 songs.
I'll definitely pop it in. Because I like to listen to the vinyl at least once in the morning. I have been on a Steve Miller Band kick because I got I also got the greatest hits other than like the big one that has all the good and unreleased stuff. I also got the greatest hits for just the quick, 13 like hit songs that they had or whatever. So super excited to add that into the collection, and maybe that'll be popped in tomorrow morning. Let's see here. We'll go with a couple more of the finds because there's always plenty of those. A couple of interesting ones. I was debating on whether to pull the trigger on these or not, but I just did because, whatever. Bye-bye. Alright. O sealed. Not oh my, not OMG, but O sealed. Now, what is this? This isn't typically what I would watch, but when I saw this, this was really good. It's actually it's based on a Shakespeare play, I believe, and not a lot of movies go on it. Romeo and Juliet's a big one. There's a few other ones, but this one doesn't typically get a lot of movies that I've at least seen on it. And it was pretty good.
Is that Joshua Hartnett?
That's Joshua Hartnett, Mekhi Phifer, and Julia Stiles. So,
what an odd pairing.
Interesting. It's a very interesting movie. I don't know if I remember particularly liking it, but I thought it was okay if I can remember. It was so long ago when I saw this, but I saw it. It was sealed, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna pull the trigger on it because I don't typically see that. It's kind of an uncommon movie to see.
I wonder what happened to them.
What do you mean?
Like, Josh Hartnett and Julia Stiles. Like, I think Julia Stiles had kids or something, or had a kid. I don't know. I think she got married and popped a few. But Josh Hartnett, kind of disappeared. I gotta look that up now.
Yeah, I don't even know what year this movie was. I think it was early 2000s, I want to say. Usually I can find this pretty quick, but no dice today. But anyway, I think it's a good enough movie to check out, and maybe you'll like it.
Well, I can tell you right now, he's going to be up in the next upcoming movie, Cash Truck. He was in Pearl Harbor in 2001, which I think seems to be the last one. He was in Penny Dreadful and Lucky Number 11.
Yeah, that was probably his last one, I would guess.
No, because Penny Dreadful he's been in from 2014 to 2016, but he looks awfully different.
Well, he was also a kid.
Really different.
Some Faculty. Remember that movie?
And he's 42.
I think that was his first. No, it wasn't his first movie. I think Halloween H2O was his first movie. It was. Just like Nightmare on Elm Street's Johnny Depp's first movie. Interesting. Well, anyway, let's keep it going. Top Gun. Because for whatever reason, I don't own this movie. I scanned it, and I haven't seen it at the Thrift before, and I said, how would I not own Top Gun? There's a sequel. I haven't seen it, don't know much about it, but Top Gun's a classic. So if you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. Here's one that I debated on pulling the trigger on for a long time, and I finally saw it, and I went, okay. I'm going to do it. Click. I'm not really big into comedies, but this is a really funny movie. Most Adam Sandler's movies are funny. I think I just recently
I didn't even think it was that good.
Really?
I really, really, really didn't think it was that good.
Well, to each their own, I suppose. I liked it. Punch Drunk Love was usually the one that people don't typically like from the Sandler collection of movies that he's made, but I like them all, and that's just a very unique one and different one from most of his movies. But
this was actually a good movie.
Da Vinci Code. I've seen bits and pieces of it, and I think I've seen the full movie after seeing this on TV. I don't know, I want to say 15 times. I've seen about a good 20 minutes of it or so. So I think
I've the movies. I thought it was really good. It wasn't overbearing with history, but it wasn't like a horrible storyline either. Like, I don't know, it wasn't super suspenseful, but it wasn't lacking it either.
I saw enough of it. I was like, you know what? Definitely going to try this out. Definitely going to buy it. But it's a Ron Howard movie.
I thought it was a good Tom Hanks movie, but, you know.
Well, yeah, but Ron Howard makes it. And Ron Howard has done a lot of different movies. He was also on Happy Days.
He was with the Fonz.
The Fonz. One and only game that I got today was Shaun White snowboarding.
Shaun White.
I don't know. It looked like a pretty cool Wii title pickup. I didn't have it, and I just said, "Well, what the hell with it?" This package though, this is junk. This is like torn up, destroyed. But whatever. It has history to it, I suppose, and it's a good filler title. So adding that to the collection. This one right here.
For the boy.
Pokemon. It has a very apparently comprehensive guide of the over 700 Pokemon. I didn't know there's actually 700 of them, but
I think there's a lot more than that now.
Think so? I mean, this is probably pretty old too. I'm trying to see if there's one that I would know like this. I'm really like a novice when it comes to Pokemon, but I know Pikachu. That's pretty obvious one. A Charizard, I think. There's one I know. That's not one I know. Okay. This isn't going to be guess Pokemon video because I would fail miserably with. That's one where I knew. I wanted to find it. The Meowth. For whatever reason, I know some of these, but certainly not a whole ton of them. But I mean, he likes Pokemon, and I'm actually just starting to watch. I mentioned his channel before. Tendo is the channel that I watch an awful lot. He's got some great things. He gave me a lot of inspiration around.
They're great.
The thrifting part of what I do for videos, but he actually just did. He added another channel to his account. It's pretty cool. A lot of it's based on right now some Pokemon, so you should definitely check that out. It's called Rubber Duck Yellow, and I'm just learning a lot of stuff that I didn't know about Pokemon. I never really played cards or did anything with the games when I was younger, but I mean, getting older, just want to try to learn about something new, and maybe I should hold on to this for a little bit because this has a lot of information on it. So, when I'm on
He
it,
had me at Rubber Duck.
yeah, I know. Like that's just an awesome. That's definitely an awesome name for.
We're still on the hunt for our rubber ducks.
We've got the green-headed duck, we got the yellow duck. I want a blue duck.
We've got a gray duck.
I want a big blue duck. That's like really all I'm looking for left in the ducks, other than the little ones, but. Definitely check out his channel if you haven't. And I may have to give this a little read. Otherwise, it'll be going to the boy. He's a huge fan of the Pokemon. So now, we'll go over some goods from Savers. This is Cynthia.
The only find that I found. No teacups, nothing.
I know. This is a...
I didn't even really want to spend the $3.99 for it, so...
It's still cool. Still got some... It is from Germany, so it doesn't look half bad.
It's a newer one, but it's not really in the best condition. But I was like, you know what the hell? I got it.
Yeah.
It'll look good with the other ones.
Yeah, you got plenty of them now.
I was bummed because I checked out the humongous one that you were talking about at the Goodwill yesterday. And that thing had such a massive crack. If it didn't have that crack, I would have bought it.
I told you.
I was
like, this thing was big.
It was like, literally... It was like Jason's head and half his chest.
Oh, actually, you gotta
like
pull
maybe
this
the size of the bag. Like no joke.
It's really big.
But
the crack just threw me off.
Yeah, and I checked it to see if the crack went all the way through, and it did. And it had like some weird something was growing at the bottom of it, and I was like, it's just not worth it.
Still, pretty cool. Good find for Cynthia. Definitely. Add that to her collection. Now, let's get into some other stuff here. I got some more VHS because the rabbit hole is not done. I'm not satisfied. So, DuckTales.
Woo!
I don't think I own any DuckTales. I saw it on VHS. It had me at DuckTales, and that was the end of it. I mean, it's just the covers. The covers, like, get me, and that's it. I see it, and I'm like, I gotta grab it. Luckily, it's only $1, so luckily for that when I'm paying, like, $5 million, but you never know by the end of it. Aladdin, Arabian Adventures. I have never seen this before.
So it's basically the cartoon
So the
on
movie
like
cartoon.
Disney, yeah.
Is it Robin Williams as the
Some
genie?
of them are and some of them aren't.
Okay.
I used to watch it when I was like 10.
I don't even remember seeing this.
It was on the Disney Channel, and I was more of a Nickelodeon kid, but I did watch it.
Here's one that got me solely based on the cover. Tiny Toons.
I don't know anyone who didn't watch Tiny Toons. Like,
I watched a little bit of it, but I was starting to get out of them, I think, around
I
this
watched
time.
that and the Power Rangers. Like,
No, I mean, they were still there. I think I was more of a...
not a WB person.
No, I was. But I think it was more along the lines of, All Turtles wasn't on then, Ghostbusters wasn't on then. It was a transition period. There may have been a few other ones, like the live action ones, like Hey Dude. And maybe
Yep, but those were on at
Clarissa
night.
Explains It All.
I tried to like that show so much.
Are You Afraid of the Dark? Of course.
Yep. I tried to like Clarissa Explains It All, but I just couldn't. I just didn't like it.
Salute Your Shorts. Pete and
All
Pete.
that.
All that. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what I was doing around this point in time. I think I was running around. You know what? This was 91. Then probably around 1990, 1991, 92. This is when I started like recording myself and my friends. And I've actually put a video on the channel a long time ago where it was called Tape Converting and a bunch of other stuff. It's when I introduced the Michael Myers stand that Cynthia got from her previous work. And I had something on. It was like a clip of me and my friends talking when we were really young. It's just like blows your mind to even think of it. But I think that's what I started getting into when I had the Talk Boy, which unfortunately did not last throughout my years. But I will hunt down a Talk Boy at one point or another because I used that thing like crazy. And then eventually I just had to use those big boom boxes you'd have to walk around with. I'd have to record it like that. And we just record like silly crap. I can't remember half of it, but it's still fun, and I still have all the original tapes, and eventually I'll put all those onto the computer. I don't think I'd release them all because God only knows what's being said on them. Just being nonsense, being kids, being weirdos, but still, I'm excited to have that. It's the first one for Tiny Toons, and that cover alone, that got me. So, you want to get me on a VHS, throw a good cover in front of me, and you're going to have it.
Yeah, it's not in the best shape, but...
It isn't in the best shape. No, you're right. But that's, again, I'm okay with, like, certain things now I'm a lot okay with. But as you see, like, with, like, action figures and stuff like that, or stuff that I have that's sealed, it's a tough one. But for stuff that isn't sealed and it's just something that I really want to see, I'm kind of growing out of that. I'm kind of moving forward that, like, you're not going to find a lot of these sealed. And I wouldn't even want a VHS sealed, honestly. But still, cool. Add it to the collection. Let's see if there's any other movies. Oh, there's one more to add to the... Is it Disney, technically? That's my question.
I believe it was a Disney.
It is a Disney, because it just didn't say... It says right on the top. The Great Mouse Detective. I didn't know if I had this, and silly me, I have an app to actually...
Tell
me whether I have these or not. And unfortunately, I did not scan any of them in, so I'm going off of pure memory, but I had this when I was younger. Great movie. And yeah, that's about it for the movies. Throw that out. Now, let's get to the real good fun. Nonsense time! I still have to redo the table.
I still wish we bought the 2 bags with the bouncy balls in it, but...
We were going to do that and actually send it to Tendo. Before I get into that, I'm a fool. I'm just trying to grab something to make life a little bit easier. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll put them in here because that'll make it a little bit easier for me to transport them. So I still have to redo the nonsense table. I'm just curious. And if you folks would actually like a video on that. I know it's really weird. Like, why would you shoot a video of you redoing a bookcase of nonsense? I don't know.
Because some of the nonsense is cool nonsense, but a lot of the nonsense is also nonsense.
That would be a really long video. I try to make it like 20 minutes tops because that I could go on for like hours talking.
No, it will take you hours to do it because you're asinine with it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Two more things that I saw that I wasn't really expecting. I was just moving around the vinyls at the local Savers. Two, excuse me, Crosby, Still, Nash, and Young cassettes. Now, am I going down the cassette rabbit hole? I'm not. If I do see something that interests me, I will grab it. And plus, something for the boy to listen to. We gotta get him headphones though. Apparently, he broke this, so. Because I know a while ago, yep, we got him a cassette player so that he could, listen to cassette tapes, just to kind of show him a different type of media other than an iPod or YouTube or digital anything.
Right now, he doesn't have his iPad, so.
He does not.
Little boy troubles.
Mm-hmm. We'll go through this one first. Why did I get this?
Your first crush.
No.
Oh, that was me.
Silly. Knee slapper.
I mean, I could have looked like her.
What's her name? Jasmine.
Jasmine.
From Aladdin, so that's definite for the nonsense. Jafar, because I've been on the hunt for one of these for a long time, and I used to have this. I don't know where he went. But Jafar for the nonsense table.
Is he missing a finger?
Nonsense bookshelf, huh?
He looked like he was missing a finger.
Oh, crap. Jafar's missing a hand.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do? He's the one-handed Jafar with that annoying parrot. Or not so annoying. Sorry, Gilbert
Wasn't
Gottfried.
that De Niro that did his...
No, Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah.
With that voice?
No, yeah.
The tiger. Do you remember what the tiger's name was?
No, I don't.
Neither do I. I was going to say Simba. That's wrong.
That's very
wrong. That's
wrong.
Lion King. No idea. Random tiger. If you know, let me know, because I'm curious now. I haven't seen the movie in years. What's this? This is an interesting one because...
That is King Arthur.
I don't think so, but
know.
it still has... You know what's funny? See that right there? It still has the plastic in which it would hold it in. So this was attached to something.
Yeah, it was probably a King Arthur's festival thing.
And they didn't even open it up. Like, that's great. This means this toy hasn't even been touched.
Oh, I'm sure it's been touched. That's why they left it on there.
It's so weird. Like, maybe they didn't want it to fall off. Maybe they had one going this way and the
were
kid's other
jousting.
buddy. And then he just wanted to cheat and not get knocked off. See? Cheaters. That could have been it. I mean, I could be completely wrong.
I don't think that's
I mean, that's what I would see happening. I don't know what this is.
That is Ariel.
I know it's Ariel.
But I really hope you're not putting that on the nonsense table.
Nah, it doesn't interest me. Ta-ta.
New chew toy for Trixie.
Oh, now we're getting to the good stuff here. A genie?
Yeah.
Because how can you say no to the genie? It doesn't matter if I have 1,000 genies.
So if I rub that lamp... No, probably not.
Not the captain. Damn it. R.I.P. Robin Williams. Ooh, this was a good one. A jester. Anything that has to do with joking, I like. And that is a perfect size for the nonsense table, or nonsense bookshelf. I gotta keep correcting myself on that. We'll go with this one. So another one. I'm going through them individually now because I want to. A Taz. So, pretty excited to add that. I think I may have one already. I'm not sure. This guy, because...
No.
I don't know why I'm nostalgic for him, but I think it looks similar to mine, but it's not the same. These used to be like little people, maybe? Well, little person's getting on the nonsense table. Don't you tell me no. Knuckles. Pretty cool. I think this was a McDonald's. I want to say it's McDonald's. Am I right? 1993. Oh my goodness. It says Sega too. I think in 1993 I was going to Disney World for my first and only time. Pretty cool. I don't even know what that is. This is from... Ooh, it's metal too. It's like the ones I have up there before, like you've seen the nonsense bookshelf. This is some of the ones I have before. I think it's a few years ago. Like they had a couple of these at like big box retailers. It came with like 20 of them or whatever. So pretty cool. Donald Duck, because you can't pass up on a duck. This, I gotta figure this one out. I'm looking for the date on this one because I'm pretty sure. Oh, they put it in like the worst place. This is. Get your glasses out, or maybe my magnifying glass might help me. 1990, I believe. This was, I believe, part of Bucky O'Hare. I want to say this is a character from Bucky O'Hare. I could be wrong. If I am, let me know. Still pretty cool. I'd rather find Bucky O'Hare, but I already have one of these. This looks like it's in much better condition. Apparently, this child didn't chew on it as much as I did. This is from Teddy Ruxpin. Awesome. I don't think I ever showed him on the channel, though. That's definitely going in. I don't know what it is.
It's Frankie.
Yeah, it's 1991. I think this is also another, like, McDonald's or Burger King toy or whatever. But look at that. That's pretty cool. It's got the little ton on it. Pretty sweet. Another one of these. Oh, it's Tycho. I'm probably not going to keep that one, but I'll just put it in there for now. See if we can put any use to them. I don't know what the hell that is. Okay. I don't know why. This kind of looks pretty cool, too. I don't even know what the hell it is.
It looks like a hippo.
It does. And it's from...
Ninja Turtles.
1987? I should know what this is.
That's a year younger than me.
Don't recognize it, though. And this one was definitely a good one for a grab bag. But look what he's missing.
His hat.
He's missing his hat. You know what? It's fine, though. Because I don't have any Darkwing Duck. And Darkwing Duck is pretty cool. I do have the NES title, though. That's a fairly uncommon title to find. Pretty expensive, so. Cool. We got one more bag, and then we got a few more things that we're throwing in because I can. Now, I think I've had these before. These don't really interest me. They're cool. Be something interesting to switch them out. It's a Minion. Still, pretty cool. I like this. I don't like random hair. Gross.
Cool.
I don't know why, but I got a thing for this tree. It's supposed to do something, is it not?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, it is. It lights up. Yeah, you know why I wanted it. I like things that light up. This one right here. Buzz. Because you can never get enough Buzz. Not a Buzz, but Buzz. Puss in Boots. Because how can you ever say no to a Puss in Boots?
I got another one, too.
There's apparently two of them.
One's the puss, the other one's Boots.
I don't know. That's weird.
They're probably McDonald's toys.
I think that they probably are too. I'm trying to see the year on them. That's fairly new, so still cool. Let's see here. I don't know what this thing is, but it looks really familiar.
Kung Fu Panda.
That's why.
But he's like their friend, and I don't remember his name.
It'd be cool to put on a certain position on it, I guess. I could just kind of go through these a little later, see which ones I really want, but this one may be a good one. I'm going to say that this is the guy from Little Mermaid that Ariel
No, I think that's Cinderella.
Is it Cinderella? That year is going to be impossible to see. You know what? You're right. At least I had the same. At least I had the right.
Prince Charming, I think it was.
Is it Prince Charming?
I don't know. I'm pretty
He's
sure
got
it's
some
Cinderella.
blue suede shoes.
Well, Cinderella, he had the black hair. Eric had the black hair and the little.
And the other guy had the brown hair.
The other guy had like a dark brown. Maybe it was Prince Charming from Sleeping Beauty. No, because he was a blonde, I think.
I can't remember.
There's too many of them.
Yeah. Oh. I was going to say Beauty and the Beast or Alice in Wonderland.
No.
She didn't find a Prince Charming. She found a cat, which is really cool. Shrek. I don't know if I have any other Shreks, but I may. I don't care, though, because it's Shrek. Shrek is awesome. Awesome movies are really funny. And last, but certainly not least, this was the reason why I grabbed this bag. I mean, I wanted to grab it for a few other things, but I am super pumped to add Humpty Dumpty.
Oh, Humpty.
And it's a McDonald's toy. So that means there's a bunch of these other ones here. But I wonder how this is supposed to work. Because it looks like the face is supposed to go like these feet kind of move. I don't want to break it, but I'm just curious because this face kind of moves in. That's going to aggravate me. You see, it's like kind of doing something, but I don't know. Probably going to break it. Or maybe somebody else already broke it trying to do the same thing. Why doesn't Humpty Dumpty fall apart? Like the rest of them's like so. I don't know. I'm getting way too involved in it, but still, Humpty Dumpty for the shelf. I don't think Humpty Dumpty can sit. No, so that's not cool. But whatever. He's gonna stand. Anyway, if you find any interest in those, let me know. But we got more. Let's go over this one.
This is my. Well, technically, it's both of our finds.
Yeah.
This will be getting hung up
In the game room.
Yep. Because you can't step on that.
So
part.
this wasn't technically bought at the thrift, but this is what I'm doing. I'm putting it on this because it's awesome. It's a
floor mat.
Yeah, it's a floor mat, but it's Sub Nintendo, and it's gonna look pretty cool somewhere.
I'm thinking putting it over the.
What, over here? Would it work? I think it would.
I think it could work. We could pull it off. If not, we could. I don't know. We can do something.
That's still
Because we could put it over like there or something. No, we couldn't. No, it's gonna look better over there. It's gonna
look better over there, yeah. So we're definitely gonna figure out the logistics behind that.
Oh yeah.
Definitely pop that up. That's an awesome find. I just looked up randomly and I was like,
they had a Mario one that I kind of wish we got, but at the same time, like,
it didn't have the same impact as those did. So, but anyway, we also got some more stuff. Bonus.
The bonus round.
And guess what?
You better be very careful of that one. Do not take it out with the other ones.
We'll save that one last time. Right? Okay, cool. So, it's not VHS, it's not DVD, it's not Blu-ray, it's not 4K. It's vinyl, because we're officially in the vinyl rabbit hole. So let's go over some cool finds. Check out the cover of that. You ever see this movie before? Cool World? Kim Basinger?
No.
Brad Pitt? Pretty awesome. It's got a pretty good soundtrack as well. This one right here will be The Departed. It was only a couple bucks, which is pretty cool. Has some really good songs on it as well. And I just love that. I mean, just look at that cover. So sick. Ghostbusters.
I knew it.
And why did I get it? There's two different versions of it. This is the re-release and there's the original. But with this version of it, it's got a clear vinyl with a unique center, and it also has 4 unreleased tracks. So it's just the original motion picture score. So plus that cool, awesome Ghostbusters song.
Yeah.
This one right here is one I debated on, but I said, you know what? Definitely getting it. The Exorcist. Such a great movie. And the music is a very big part of movies. So definitely super excited to add that to the collection. I debated on this one as well. Finally pulled the trigger. Halloween. It's the 2018 one. The other one that I saw there as well was the Halloween 5 Revenge of Michael Myers. Yeah, I know most people aren't too happy about that movie. It's okay, but just not as memorable as the other ones. But we got one more to go over. And this is actually Cynthia's find. She's been looking at this for a while, so I'm going to let you explain this.
I've been looking for this, not even just for a while, but this specific one we found, and I've been eyeing it for 3 or 4 months. But I've been looking for this specific record well before, like, anyone would ever expect. So a lot of people don't know, but I actually like a lot of, I guess they call it like death metal or love metal or European rock bands, like from like Finland, stuff like that. Like I like the Rasmus and yeah. Anyways, one of my probably top 5 favorite bands is him. And I liked him. I would like to think it was before Bam came out with him.
Bam who? For
Bam
folks that have no idea.
Bam Margera, you know, the jackass dude. Well, I think he's the one that, like, made Johnny Knoxville, right?
No.
Or he was with Johnny. No,
No,
it was because he used to make the CKY2K videos, and Johnny Knoxville was in it with, what's his face? But they broke into their own thing. And then Bam started his little thing with his family on MTV. And
awesome show.
Yeah, and then that's when the world, I guess, well, in the U.S., we came to know him because he was close friends with Billy Vallow, which is the lead singer of him. He actually sang at his first wedding, in case anybody wanted to know.
Oh, him then?
No, Billy Vallow.
Oh.
Yeah, not that. Well, I think the guitarist did too. But anyways, him's been around for a while, like technically since '91.
But early '90s band, yeah.
But yeah, well, yes and no, because they started in '91, but they never really did anything with it, and they disbanded. And then in '97 is when they came out with, I want to say it was this album, but part of this album is I was looking for this album in the UK release, not the American, because I'm me and like you, this is where I become stubborn and want certain things, but this one worked out well because it is the deluxe edition and it's in like mint condition. Usually it retails for like anywhere from like $160 to like $190, and I only had to pay $68. Technically almost $69.
Slapped off a couple of bucks off the price.
Yeah, because they had it. They said they had it for about a year. They were trying to sell it for $89.99. It's a 2 discs. Well, not 2 discs, but
it's a 4.
Technically, I guess a 4.
Yeah, 'cause it's 2 sides. So.
Yeah,
so, but it's two vinyl.
But it is literally, this is like my new little,
so I'll let
my
you show that
baby. So I am extremely happy with this one. I'm not big on, I guess, these little, I don't want to say little, but I'm not big on the records. But certain ones I am. Him would obviously be one of them. They have another one that I want to get. I think it's like, I'm not going to remember it now, but yeah.
I've not seen any other him records other than that.
So you don't really see him a lot in the U.S. because they want to, I think it's like their second to last album was like their first American album that really came out. Their CDs weren't as popular here, but was huge, like way bigger in Europe. So that's probably why, but
I do have some songs on my iPod from him.
From Dark Light, I think it was.
The obvious ones.
Yeah, the ones that came on the radio here.
The wings of a butterfly.
Don't ever do that again.
That's alright, I tried. But that, I think, trying to remember other ones. Like I had most of the songs that were actually on that album. I actually liked it a lot, but I've only heard a few songs from like maybe your music device. Wow, I just sounded like I was like 500 years old. Like your like iPhone or whatever it was you're playing, you got a bunch of him songs on there. So
I think I have over 39.
Yeah, you had a lot of them on there because I remember listening.
Because some of them like you can't even like really get, but yeah.
I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. So definitely something cool to add to the vinyl collection. And I think that pretty much wraps it up. So I'd say it was a pretty good episode. What do you think? Number 30 was definitely worth it. We could have waited a few days for the other one, but I just wanted to put some content out there. And I wasn't really feeling like I was going to get any luck at the Thrift. And we didn't expect to go out to anywhere else that we went out to today. So, hey, works for me. But let me know down in the comment section down below. As always, do you see anything here that interests you? Have you been bitten by the vinyl bug and have gone down that rabbit hole like me?
The vinyl bug.
The vinyl bug, yes. It's like a bug now. I found that little like vinyl player and it's like game over. And I'm just going vinyl crazy. But like I said, let me know in the comment section down below. Do you have any interest in that, or maybe the movies that we got? Maybe the Red Dead Redemption, the Pokemon book. So I get to touch up on my Pokemon that I don't know nothing about, other than the few things I told you. The VHS, because VHS is awesome. I know a lot of people that watch the videos on the channel and they love VHS and they're into a lot of things like that. Hence why they're here, right? But anyway, let me know down below what your favorite thing was. And also, if you could, there are 74 awesome people that have subscribed to the House of Fun and Video Games. So if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you have already subscribed or are new to subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell, because every time that we post a video about whether it's going out to the thrift, video game reviews, arcade one-up reviews.
We really gotta do that.
Yeah, we do. Or anything else I decide to throw on the channel, you'll be notified of it right away. Also, which I got to do a really better job of. That's probably not the right way to say it, but whatever. Find us on Facebook at Jason's House of Fun and Video Games. I guess that's the way that you could find us.
There's a cute little button that should be on the YouTube page for Snapchat and Facebook.
So there's two of them, like right on the front page. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you log in, I think it's like on the right-hand corner. I don't know.
So Cynthia had to, let's get the cards out on the table.
I basically had to try to fix it, but I can't figure out how to move it where I want it to be. So,
but still you did it. That was the first step, because I couldn't figure it out. I was like, oh, can't figure it out. I mean, I could have looked it up, and the channel does mean a lot to me. I do want it to do well, and I want to make sure that I have every different way I can with interacting with all you folks. But for whatever reason, like, it's really a timing thing, and it's a patience thing. Like, some things you just don't have the patience for. So, but I could sit here and be like, I'm going to move all this stuff over to this side and move all this over to this side. Take 48 hours to do it and not even blink.
We're not doing that, because it took a lot longer than 48 hours to put that stuff up.
Like, that's just the interesting part about me. Like, that little thing right there, figuring out, like, I could simply look it up on YouTube, figure out where to put it, that aggravated me, and I just wanted nothing to do with it. But, like, if I had to move all this over because it was stuff in the game room, I'd be okay with it. But anyway, I mean, I'm sure we all have our little quirks. But, yep, follow us on that. We have the Snapchat, the Facebook. We're also on Twitter, Jason's House of Fun and Video Games on there as well. I'm not as active on there. I've been pretty active on the Facebook, so putting up some stuff, maybe some sneak peeks that we might show up here, some stuff
The
that
Book of
Cynthia finds
Faces.
out. The what?
The Book of Faces.
Yep, that's true. There's plenty of faces on the book of Facebook. So check us out there, and I think that pretty much wraps it up. But I would like to say, before we go through the normal spiel of blah, 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 which I always do, I don't know how many more of these particular ones we're going to do as frequent as we have. I have a lot of fun with them, but at the same time, like, this was kind of a big one, and I know we kind of included stuff from some other, like, retailers or whatever, but just kind of what I wanted to do. And I think we might be taking a little bit of a hiatus on it. I'm not going to say for certain, but it is one of our most popular things, because finding stuff in the thrift is awesome. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop thrifting. It just means, like, I'm not going to give any promises on there, but I do see other content coming to the channel, which we have done before, but I think now there'd be a better chance of it. And I have another really cool idea for another video that's going to be coming up. It's not the review that has been requested and made up in my head for like 500 years, minus 499, probably about a year now. Not even 8 months, whatever. Shame on me for not bringing it up, but another different type of video. And if you went to our Facebook channel, our Facebook page, you would be able to see what I was talking about there, and a couple of my ideas on something I want to do actually right after this video. So the next one will go up will be that. I think it'll be pretty interesting, and I'm super pumped for it. But let me know down in the comment section down below. What should we do? What do you want to see? Do you want to see more game reviews? Do you want me to continue pounding the thrift? Or do you want something new? Just let me know. And we went over everything else, so that's it, folks. This is Jason from Jason's House of Fun and Video Games. I hope you have a wonderful night. Close enough to the weekend this time, so I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And we'll see you on the next video.